Hello everyone, I am Arul Prakash and my thesis topic is about mixed-use development. Basically, mixed-use development is a type of urban development that blends residential, commercial, cultural, institutional, or educational activities in one space, where those functions are physically and functionally integrated and that provides pedestrian connections. Okay, the reason why I chose this topic is due to the current modern day lifestyle, uh, due to increase in population density led to more pollution, creating more environmental degradation by waste, and more slums has been created, uh, and more urban sprawl has been increasing. Uh, to control these effects, basically humans spend most of the time from home to work and work to home. And this period of traveling, they cause more pollution through vehicles, by increasing the waste. Um, to solve these aspects, the concept of mixed-use development is emerged. Um, Mixed-use development is about comprising all these commercial, residential institutions and makes their lifestyle healthier and happy and stress-free life. Um, okay, let's see about my thesis report. So, this is the content page. Here's the introduction about how mixed-use development, what is mixed-use development, and how periodic development of mixed-use development has been practiced, and how it came, how it was declined by industrial period, and due to certain industrial growth led to led in 20th century, the emergence of a new urban planning has been revised, and how again mixed-use development has been returned to this urban modern life. These are the related theories about mixed-use development: transit-oriented development, smart growth, new urbanism, intelligent urbanism. There's a planning guide for mixed-use areas. These are the regulations for mixed-use development in Bangalore. The site is located in Bangalore, so the setback rules and norms for the. Okay, this is the mixed-use development zoning regulations. See, the main land use should be residential, and then the remaining should be the commercial and other uses. The residential main uses should be the 70 percentage of the land, and the remaining should be 30 percentage of total built-up area. As of mine, this is considered my FSI is 2.25, as my road width is about 18 meters, and ground cover is 65 percentage. This is parking norms and requirements. Amenities are used. In chapter 4 we will discuss about the case studies. This is a met case study, Marina One, Singapore. Located in Singapore. This project site is around 6.4 acres, designed by Ingoan Architects. It is actually high-rise mixed-use development. Um, Consists of 4 towers, 2 towers for office and 2 towers for residential, and and there is a retail podium in the underground. All the entertainments and activities are given in the underground uh, basement area. And one of the main feature of this building is it has a pedestrian connection to four metro stations by basement. It's one of the major advantage of this design. This is the external view of the building. As you could see that um, curvy, curvier shading has been provided as interior of the building to minimize the heat gain and to control the heat entering inside the building. This building has got LEED Platinum certificate. The 34-story tower residences 1,042 apartments ranging from 1 to 4 bedroom units for 3,000 residents. The restaurant, cafes, retail areas, and supermarkets and food courts have been placed at the alternative floors of each other. As you could see this, the metro stations from connections from the building. This is how the form has been evolved of this building. Concept sketch to this external output. This is the number of units provided in the apartments with the square feet. One bedroom has been provided. The majority as people working in office mostly provide 1 BHK units, so it has been given the higher amount of 229 units. The Marinown office has 1 lakh square feet office floor plates with of 30-story height. Um, and it has direct connection to MRT lines. This is a sunshade detail, the curvy linear sunshades. How the sunshade has been designed according to the hair movements responding to the site, and it has been designed. This apartment has been provided with the cross ventilation of all the units. The second case study is Kohinoor Square. The reason I chose this is the only mixed-use development with high-rise buildings built. This site area is around 4.6 acres. It has residential offices, shopping mall, five-star hotel, multi-level car parking. This is a 50-story, 203-meter tall high-rise office. On top of this is a hotel, restaurant, and recreational activities. It is one of the first skyscraper in India to achieve a LEED certificate. The climate of this Mumbai is wet and dry climate. Its coastal, natural, tropical location ensures the temperature and fluctuate much throughout the year. This is the master plan. There are the five entrances to this building. The main entrance from the gate 1 approaches to the retail tower and commercial tower. And the second, fifth gate, they can directly enter to the multi-level car parking. And gate 2 is for a residential tower. The entries have been defined separately for this is the floor area breakup. The top of the tower you can see the five-star hotel and the food court, and behind you can see the commercial offices, and bottom of it is the retail areas. The second upper beneath the office tower is the residential unit. It stands top of the multi-level car parking. The multi-level car parking is of about 13 floors. This is the services they provide around the core. The core is placed at the center around which office places are being provided for clear sunlight to minimize the energy cost. This is office floor plate. The column placement for one column to another is 9.55 meters. The fourth place analysis. The parking, the multi-level car parking has capacity of over 2,000 cars. The first 13 floors of the building is used for parking. The refuge floor is placed at 11th floor. Size of the column is 1.8 meter into 1.8 meter of the average span of between 9.5 meters. This is about the Covina Square case study. The third one is the live case study which I went in Bangalore. It's a Brigade Gateway. It is only mixed-use development with the horizontal development. It is the first constructed mixed-use development in India in horizontal. Okay, it's located in Malaysia. The project area is around 40 acres, designed by HOK, and it has North Star Office Tower, apartments, Galaxy Club, Orient Mall, Brigade School, Columbia Asia Hospital, Sheridan Hotel, man-made lake at the center for all to unite. The project consists of 13 residential towers of each 16 G plus 16 to G plus 18 according to area of 2.2 million square feet. The office block has 32 floors tower housing an area for 1.6 million square feet. The retail box spread over 1.1 million square feet includes shopping mall with level multiplexes and a food court. The hospital, the school and clubhouse cumulatively account for 1.4 million square feet of total area. The apartment building is 19-story high with a podium constructed on a podium with two levels of parking. It has four bedrooms, two, 3 and 4 bedrooms from differs in square feet. You see the site plan here. This is the apartment area. This is in the shopping mall. This is the office tower, and this is the multi-level car parking. And this is the five-star hotel. This is hospital, and this is the brigade school. And each of the entries have been defined separately for a private purpose. The office and the whole office, the apartment, and the entertainment activities has been united through a artificial lake to create a interactive space. The man-made lake view from the brigade, and the man-made lake covers of around 2 acres of land. These are the eco-friendly features provided in Brigade Gateway. They also provided with sewage treatment plant, rainwater disposal, stormwater disposal, basement drainage system have been planned according to basically the infrastructure of this um, site is well managed. The, this apart from floor plans, is the Orient Mall plan. This is the site photos. This is the podium view of the apartments. This is the supermarket, which is very tiny, but it's okay. There is a mall there, so they can go for higher purchases of goods. This is the entrance walkway, stairs to the apartment podium level. This is the basement entry. This is the podium view, and this is a sky bridge called. It's a name for sky bridge, and it directly allows the residences from the street to their apartments. These are the uh, transformers and electrical control areas placed on the sides of the driveway. And another live case study is from Bangalore. It's called Mantri Alpine. It's a residential mixed development, and it's located in Banchankri. The project area is 10.23 acres. The architects are Mantri Developments Private Limited. It's constructed between 2010 to 15, and it includes swimming pool, yoga, play area, ATM, security, gymnasium, community hall, spa, lift, gaming zone. This is a site location. You can see the north. Site plan covers of almost 18 towers with the clubhouse and the central park. It has a northeast entry. Primary vehicular movement has been restricted to periphery. Blocks are clustered and wrapped around the primary driveway. The entire central zone forms a traffic park-like ambience with a seamless pedestrian movement. These are apartment floor plans. So you can see this. These are the 2 BHK units. There are a lot of types in 2 BHK. This is the overall floor plan. There is a two wing type, wing A and wing B, and placed respectively in orders. And these apartments have been and the toilets have been ventilated through ducts. So clubhouse. Clubhouse is has variety of entertainment activities and sports. The services they provided. Each apartment has a dry races and communication shaft. This is the shaft duct area where all the pipelines have been connected. This is a rainwater. At the basement level, they have sewage treatment in basement level 2, and basement 1, they have water treatment plant. Chapter 5 is about area statements of all detailed in this. You will have detailed area report. Okay, this is a site area. My site area is of 41.5 acres. FSI is provided to my site is 2.25. I have achieved 1.7 out of that. My ground cover is 65%, and built up wall is um, 3 lakhs 77,126 square meters. This is the percentage of mix for a mixed use development in Bangalore. Residential 55%, others 30, and OSR is 10%. Okay, let's see about site analysis. Okay, it's located in Hebbal. Hebbal is located in north side of Bangalore. It's one of the famous place in Bangalore, Hebbal area. From the beneath, my site has been located. In between, the railway track has been divided my site and the Hebbal lake. Okay, this is my infrastructural analysis. As you could see, the yellow line is called transmission line, and the pink is a railway line, and the blue is the main highway, and grey is the main arterial road. And along the yellow line, you can see a drainage. This is the view from Hebbal Lake from the site. Okay, why I choose Bangalore? Bangalore has been the growing very fastest growing cities of India. It is also known as IT hub. Many high net worth individuals have been growing increased in Bangalore, mainly mainly in central business district, secondary business district, and Whitefield and North Bangalore. Bangalore, due to more traffic conditions and pollutions in Bangalore, many Bangalore has been offices has been providing residence to their workers nearby. It has been changed to mixed use developments, as you can see in case studies. This is my site details, nearby proximity. You can see the airport. The railway station is very far near from the site. As a future, there is also metro planning in that area, so it is um, very easy to communicate to different areas. Presently, the site has been used as a empty land, and the neighborhood peoples are using it for jogging purpose. Some it is very flat and mostly on the unrelated side, and it's very flat. And the some portions of the site you can see in this image there is a coconut plantations here. coconut trees. This is the existing site. These are the coconut trees in the site. I just retained these coconut trees except few, and this few has been transmitted to other area. The site is surrounded by residential commercial zones. This is the major wind direction. This is the sun path. As you could see in this image, this is a coconut tree, and at the end of this site, you will see a drainage. So all the major infrastructure is all near to the site. Okay, let's see my presentation sheets detailedly. Here is about the project and the historical developments of mixed-use development. The thesis concept is about social interaction. Social interaction is an exchange between two or more individuals and is a building block of society. The reason why I choose social interaction: in day-to-day modern life, people faces many stressful activities around the world due to environmental degradation, pollution, and other personal impacts on human beings. This is mainly, I think, due to less interactive works they perform in their day-to-day life. To overcome these effects, I introduced the concept of social interaction throughout my design. Let's see, discuss it later. Okay, this is a site analysis map. As you could see, the green layer is my site and major road connections and services. You can see in this image. This is site data of all coordinates, temperature, humidity, climate zone, area of FSI, and this is the site proximity near my site. These are the existing trees on the site. These are the physical infrastructures surrounding the site. You can see in this master plan, the main road, expressway, and then the main arterial road has been connecting my site by three sides by road. The site is actually well connected with physical infrastructure. There is no way for any limitations. As you can see, the residential, commercial, educational all around the site. This is the light map analysis around the site. This there are road connections connecting the site area. This is a traffic analysis. And there is the sun path analysis throughout all the months. And you can see a solar engine surface meteorology service entry. The main entry approaches through office and apartments, and second entry approaches through office and supermarket, and separate entries for school and primary healthcare. They have been placed separately so people can outside can access this uh, school and primary healthcare without interfering the main activities inside the development. Starting from primary healthcare, this is the entry, and you can park the vehicle here. And another small service road has been connected backside to the building to remove the waste particles from the healthcare without interfering any of the patients inside. And this is the school area. It has been this is the existing coconut trees, and I have replaced them um, these coconut trees here. So vegetation has been not been decreased. From here you can enter this office entrance, main entry. This is a multi-level car parking, and this is the main office tower. This is a 12 floors. It has modular car parking has 5 floors, and this is the surface parking provided backside. From the surface only they can enter directly to this service lobby, and then again enter to this main office area. This is the private park for office people, and also provided visitors car parking here. The apartment has been arranged in a U-shaped plane. The main advantage of U-shaped plane, it has a central coverage, and it can cover and it can allows the users to form around the central area, and it becomes a social interactive space. So the central space I designed is a central park with a humorous number of trees of Bangalore native species. The central park is designed like a forest concept, as trees, humorous trees are around the park with the gazebos for seating, and the central lawn is free of trees and it's open to everyone, as they can do whatever they can want. And the second entry you can directly enter to supermarket, as the supermarket can be accessed by outside people also, so I placed it separately. At back side of the master plan, uh, all the services have been connected. This is a sewage treatment plant, this water treatment plant, rainwater harvesting, this is a generator and transformer control room, and this is solar plant which I have provided. We divided my site plan into 5 zones. Zone 1 is the largest one, residential units, and zone 2 is the IT and ITS office, and zone 3 is primary school, and 4 is primary healthcare, and 5 is supermarket. Let's see about the design. This is a primary school, consists of all basic amenities for children and administration to function. It comprises of LKG, UKG, and first to fifth standard, plus 14 classrooms with well ventilated with cross ventilation, and allows light on 4 sides for natural ventilation. The playground at the center for all the students to access from all sides. This has a capacity of 333 children with all basic amenities for primary school. The design form the primary school U-shaped plane, thus creating open space at the center where OIT and play areas design. Also provides light on all sides of the building to get clear sunlight on daytime, thus minimizing energy cost. This is the OIT, and this is a ramp entry for the school. If you can see in this plan, the rooms have been staggered. The reason why I staggered this, as sun enters, reflects on the building, the staggered portion of this part will create a reflection shadow, will create a shadow on the other side of the wall. So it minimizes the heat. So it gives a comfort feeling inside the building. And you can see two staircase approach for first floor. All the three corridors for access to the central green lawn. At the end of the corridors, you will have placed toilets separately, and also provides a multi-purpose hall for 336 children. This is the central open lawn area with OIT and play area. The first floor consists um, shows about the art gallery, the open art gallery, as students can exhibit their skills, whatever their skills can exhibit here. With caretaker room is also provided. The library and computer lab is provided on the first floor. The modular house double height ceiling. As you can see in this elevation, circular uh, pattern is being created on the elevation, thus creating a void in between the exterior wall and the outside, that minimizing heat of sun. This is the overall view of school. Okay, see about second sheet. This is the primary healthcare, comes under zone 4. Primary healthcare refers to essential healthcare that is based on scientifically sound and socially acceptable methods and technology. This makes universal health care accessible to all individuals and families in community. It is through their full participation and at a cost that their community and country can afford to maintain at every stage of development in spirit of self-reliance and self-determination. This is the approach to the plan. This is the entry and you can park the vehicle here, and there is a two ramp access so for physically challenged, and this is the main porting area. From then you can enter the reception and waiting area. From the waiting area you can directly access the consultation rooms, and doctors have a separate doctor's room here. The overall plan has been divided into two zones. This is staff zone and this is public zone. Public zone you will have consultation room, toilet, storage, lab. And staff zone you will have staff lounge, the wards separate, the female ward and male ward, dirty unity, cleaning utility, admin office. And a pharmacy is being placed at the center. From the waiting area you can see the nature beauty at the center courtyard. So positive vibe has been created throughout the plan. This is the elevation. The front of the elevation has been treated with brick facades, and the exterior of the walls have been treated with aluminum composite panels. The reason why I choose the aluminum composite panels, it has more durability, weather and stain resistant, acid-free maintenance, and safe to use, and it can be cut into whatever the design may be. The section, this is the waiting area, and you can see the exterior courtyard. This is pharmacy, this is admin office, this is consultation support doctor's lodge. This is the main view. Second, another is zone 5 supermarket. The supermarket is planned very intensively, as you can access the supermarket by a portico by two ramps. On the front, you will see a freshness and deodorant racks. So when people enter this supermarket, they will feel a freshness. Positive vibe has been created while enters this supermarket. And you can see the grocery items have been placed at the back side of this plan. So people have to cross all these items and then only reach the main grocery item. So the people will have to buy all these items unconsciously. The mind has been uh, deviated to buy this. So all this uh, planning has been uh, maintained properly. And this electronic section, this food vegetables section, is a cold area section, and separate storage block is being provided at the outside of the building, and it contains admin blocks, staff room, toilets, and storage units. This elevation, the elevation of the building is treated with aluminum facades and curtain walls. Let's see the view. It's a clubhouse. Clubhouse uh, contains various entertainment activities, and it has a main portico approach by two ramps, and you see a central lobby here, and then the corridors connecting all the entertainment spaces. From the ground floor, you can access the indoor swimming pool area and outdoor dining area here, and a separate changing shower area has been provided outside. So people can access them directly from the swimming pool. The first floor area has been provided with indoor games and music studio and mini theater and gaming room. This is the elevation. The elevation is treated with thin walls as they provide the shield to the building. They also not only provide aesthetic appearance as they provide in minimizing the heat entering the building by providing the shades on the walls. So you could see the section here. This is the swimming pool view. This is the outdoor. This is the film walls are being provided outside. This outdoor dining area. This is the overall view, top view of clubhouse. The next sheet is of apartments. Apartments comes under zone 1. The apartment consists of 1080 units with well cross ventilated for pleasure atmosphere. It has two 1 BHK, 2 BHK, 3 BHK, and 4 BHK units with proper anthropometrics. This apartment has 15 blocks named alphabetically in U-shaped form, which accidentally creates a center of attraction. The U-shaped approach allows the residents to group together to make a social interaction. The park and clubhouse is also the center to maximize more attractiveness to the users. It creates a community by itself. All the roofs of the apartments are installed solar PV panels according to Bangalore rules and regulations. The apartment stands on a podium. Beneath the ground and first floors are occupied by car parkings. This is a 1 BHK unit. This is the main core area. As you can see, this is the fire exit staircase. This is a normal staircase, and this is a passenger's lift, and this is emergency lift. From this is a lobby. In the lobby, you will see electrical duct and fire hydrant duct. Okay, this is the living room. This is the ventilation. You will see a ventilation from two sides, so cross ventilation is being maintained properly. This is the kitchen, bedroom. The 1 BHK unit has 288 units arranged in floor blocks from second floor to 18th floor. This is the overall view of the building, the concept of plan, design, development sketches. This is the elevation and section. As you can see, the ground and first floor of parking, and then the apartments are being placed on the podium. It's a 2 BHK plan. The 2 BHK has 576 units with cross ventilated rooms for natural ventilation and light for healthy living. All the areas have proper spacious rooms with proper functions. All the floors are connected by lifts and staircase for circulation. The 2 BHK unit has 8 blocks named alphabetically where all the faces and view of Central Park, which makes residents to occupy the Central Park, which in turns creating social interaction. This is the plan of the building. From the lobby, you will enter a foyer, and then you will see a living room with a balcony. From then you will see a dining kitchen. It's an open kitchen, so ventilation has been seen. All this cross ventilation has been solved properly. This is the guest bedroom with the window seat. Window seat actually makes a good sense of viewing from outside. There is a master bedroom with balcony with attached toilet. This is a common toilet. And duct has been provided in all toilets to avoid appearance of pipelines. This is the elevation. This section is the overall view of 2 BHK standing on a podium. This is the staircase from the ground level to the podium. The podium has been treated with randomly opened facades. The exterior of the 2 BHK is treated with black concrete uh, material. The balconies have been treated with outdoor wooden planks. As you can see, the podium view of 2 BHK. This is the balcony view from the apartment to the central park. 3 BHK unit. This 3 BHK unit is placed in the front of the apartment as it is larger in form. All the rooms have cross ventilation effect for proper light and air to create a healthier environment. Each unit has separate foyer outside and all the units have at least one view of central garden. See in this plan, this is the circulation area with proper fire hydrant and vertical duct. And then you can see a common foyer for two units. From then you can enter living and dining. From the living you will have a balcony view. So cross ventilation has been solved here. So windows, kitchen, and you will see a cross ventilation. This is a guest bedroom with a common toilet. This is children's bedroom. This is a master bedroom. This is elevation. All the elevation of the apartments have been treated with thin walls, finished with concrete material. This is the overall view of the apartment. It stands on a podium. And you can see the car parking of ground and first floor treated with randomly facades. This is a 2 BHK unit, so one of the premium units in the of all the three. It has a good foyer, and then you can see a big living room, a great dining with a balcony view, and a kitchen with a cross ventilation. From then you can see a small corridor connecting all the bedrooms. This is a master bedroom with a walk-in closet and attached toilet. These are the children's bedrooms, and you can see a guest bedroom with the attached toilet. In this plan, all the balconies have been projected outside to meet the beautifulness of the park. The 4 BHK unit is a premium unit of all the four that forms where all the rooms in the apartments have maximum view to the central park. This is the elevation. So you can see the overall view of the 4 BHK unit. The next one is the IT and ITES office. It comes under the zone 2. This is design development sketches I did for the IT, and you can see the design details. Exterior wall system. The exterior wall system has been designed with curtain walls, and it has been integrated with the double glazing, so to minimize the heat. The core has been placed at the center around with office places have been installed. So office spaces will get more light uh, in daytime. So it minimizes the energy. The IT and IDAS office can provide job to approximately 7,500 employees. This is 12 floors office with all function required to run office. The core is placed at the center, which workplaces are definitely defined and equally. There is a atrium at the center where all the excess heat will move upwards towards the sky and creates minimizing the temperature. The exterior facade is treated with double glazed curtain walls. You see this is the ground floor. This is steps, and you can see a portico here. These are the ramp access to the portico. From the entrance you will see a great water body, and then upwards that's a atrium. This is a food court for all the employees. This is a kitchen. And this is a storage. And this you will see a height lift around the atrium. This is from the, from this is a wide corridor access to toilets and a staircase. A separate server room, storage and pantries provided with all necessary services. AHU has been provided at the end of the core to perform a good ventilation. At the end of the course, there is a fire exit. From them, they can directly exit to the outer surface of the building. And there is also a service lobby with service lift. So service people can directly enter to this service lobby and search for services in case of any problems. On the right hand side you will see a admin office, commercial shops, fitness, indoor games, entertainment activities at the ground floor. This is a typical floor of first, third, fifth, ninth and 11th floors. You will see an open office space, same as the ground floor but except the food court and entertainment activities. This typical floor B. In this plan, you will see a balcony projecting out with trees and provides a breakout spaces for all employees. And it's a refuge floor located in 7th floor with numerous trees. So people from the in case of any emergency, they can directly enter to this refuge area for any in case of any emergencies. Section provides the see the heater goes out towards the atrium. So all heater gather around the center and move on. So in terms of creating the minimizing the heat and provides an energy efficient design. The exterior of this plan is treated with parametrically designed facades. This parametrically designed facade which not only gives aesthetical appearance but also provides internal activities in terms of minimizing the heat from the solar sun's radiation. Thus, this allows only light into the interior of the offices, so it minimizes the um, heat sun's radiation. So the amount of energy has been minimized, so the energy efficiency is maintained. This is a central this office private park, as you can see in a puzzle way, designed in a puzzle form with numerous trees. This is a multi-level car parking plan with 5 floors. The final sheet of support is a view sheet of Central Park. So you can see this. This is a Central Park area surrounded by apartments. This is the overall top view. As you can see, a clubhouse, pavilion, Central Park, trees, mini football court. This is the view from walkway, Central Park. This is a swimming pool view from the clubhouse. This is the mini football court view. This is another walkway view. And this is a view from gazebo. And the overall detailed drawings have been attached into my mail, so please kindly check into that. Thanking you.